So everyone likes to be able to brag, right? From how quickly someone could chug down a gallon of milk, to how many times a person has listened to All Star by Smash Mouth, which is now playing in your head, by the way. We all like to brag to people every now and then, and in Fortnite Battle Royale, players are no exception to this, as many of them can impress us with all the stunts they pulled driving around, or sometimes even flying around the map in the game's golf cart. A lot of them also died trying to do these stunts too, but hey, anything worth doing is worth overdoing. Before I get started, don't forget to drop a like on this video and hit subscribe so you can keep up with all our daily Fortnite videos. Also, I respond to everyone in the comments. So if you had a favorite reaction to an insane golf cart stunt, or you consider yourself the Evel Knievel of golf carts, let me know down below. And if not, just say what's up. Let's get into 10 most insane golf cart stunts in Fortnite. Number 10. Oh, glitches. Will we ever get bored of everyone's favorite bug in the system? Glitches can sometimes be rad, allowing players to exploit an error in the game's code to allow them to have more fun than the developers intended. In the case of this clip, 3 Fortnite players drive headfirst into another player controlling a shopping cart and are launched all the way from lazy links over to risky reels. But a word of advice, don't think this glitch will work in the real world the next time you think about driving your car head on into a person pushing a shopping cart in a parking lot. Because I tried that, and unless I get a good lawyer, I'll be going away for a long time. But in all seriousness, don't do that.
Gars, tu fourrais pis t'envoles avec un bouncer. Y a-tu quelqu'un qui peut enregistrer ça?
Number 9. Rift spawns are a convenient way to teleport yourself from one part of the map to the other in Fortnite. And if they existed in the real world, they'd be a great way to teleport your family out of the house and into the sky so that way the voices in your head can congratulate you for doing what they asked. I said that. But until that day comes for me, rift spawns are also a fun way to create some hectic golf cart stunts, as evidenced by this clip. Here, 2 players drive straight into a rift spawn only to find themselves flinging and crashing their cart about in a manner that would make Ace Ventura Pet Detective jealous. But hey, at least kids aren't trying to pull insane stunts like these off in the real world, right?
Rift, do it, Dreamer, do
I just got a boost midair.
Any fall damage. Sir,
oh my god!
you dead.
No way, no way.
Number 8. Harkening back to my point that kids shouldn't attempt any golf cart stunts in the real world is number 8 on this list. A foursome of players whose skins look like they are the Fortnite equivalent of 4 drunk frat house bros who are about to go live on Instagram are seen hopping onto a golf cart, and in a manner similar to our previous clip, they drive right into a rift spawn. But instead of flailing about in a cartoon manner, these 4 players just straight up crash into the ground and die. Oof. Okay Fortnite, we get it. Golf cart stunts are dangerous and can kill you. Now hand me that bazooka. Number 7. Sometimes the stars line up perfectly to create a memorable moment of pure coincidence. At least that's the best way for me to explain what's going on here in this clip, where a player drives a golf cart up a tree, only to land back down and perfectly reverse it back into the opening of a shed. Even the kid's shocked laughter perfectly paints the image that even he has no idea how he just pulled off this stunt. You know, people just get lucky, and we can all thank the gamers who live stream themselves playing the games we love for capturing their perfect coincidental moments. Number 6. Oftentimes, we watch stunts of dudes leaping their motorcycles over a dozen school buses just to honestly see if they're gonna make it or not. In the case of this clip, 4 players on a golf cart perform the Fortnite equivalent of driving on suspended platforms high up in the air. And even one of the players thinks it's a bad idea as they end up driving off the top of the wooden platforms and pummeling down to the ground, inevitably dying upon impact. And for some of us who saw this clip, there's not much more we could have asked for.
We are good right
Number 5. Well, there was an attempt. That's gotta be a saying a lot of players must tell themselves after a golf cart stunt just ends miserably. And with number 5 here, I'm sure that's exactly what the player said to themselves. Once again, driving into a rift spawn, which I'm starting to realize is a bad idea if you're on a golf cart. The players find themselves shot up into the air, crashing down and attempting to land on the upper deck of a cabin in the woods. But instead, they horribly crash into the side of the house, get tossed and rolled over onto the ground, and before they can get the control of the golf cart, they're flung off the side of a cliff and meet their doom. Well, like I said, there was an attempt. Number 4. Hey, guess what this clip has in common with almost all the rest of the others so far? Yep, driving a golf cart into a rift. This time though, things go straight Portal on us and these two players are flung up into the air and land on the same rift twice in a row, only then to flip and flop around in the air. And unlike the previous entries so far on this list who've driven their golf carts into rift spawns, these players live to tell the tale. But that doesn't mean you will. So if you're thinking about pulling off this stunt, get ready to die. Again and again and again. At that point, just fire up Gary's mod and pull off something similar, because eventually reality will kick in and you'll realize that you're playing Fortnite, not Golf Cart Stunt Simulator 2018. All copyrights for Golf Cart Stunt Simulator 2018 owned by Fortnite Frenzy.
Oh my god! Yo, save that. Oh, and we're still going.
Number 3. With a breath of fresh air, this clip actually doesn't have any players driving a golf cart into a rift. Instead, popular streamer LazarBeam drives it into the back of a shopping cart, going up a cliff in Paradise Palms with C4 attached to the golf cart, culminating in a well-timed gnarly explosion that sends him soaring up into the sky and crashing back into the ground. Even for a video game, I was fully expecting him to die on that one, but sometimes you just luck out.
Get the guy! Get the guy! Get the guy!
What the hell just happened? You got it! You got one, dude. I'll take it, honestly.
Number 2. Follow this one too. How many times did it take you to get it right? In this truly impressive clip, 2 Fortnite players jump their golf carts off small ramps and in mid-air, they exit their golf carts and jump into the driver's seats of the other. A stunt like this really does leave its mark. But man, you really do gotta wonder how many takes it took these two to pull this stunt off at the end of the day. I think the only thing that would be more impressive would be if these two tried this stunt in real life. But instead of golf carts, it's 2 airplanes filled with clones of Bruce Willis. Except he's way more insecure about his acting skills and the planes are about to crash into the Himalayas. And these 2 guys have to pull up on the flight sticks, otherwise they'll crash and the world will never get a Bruce Willis film where he has to deal with 200 insecure clones of himself. I don't know. Number 1. Trial and error goes a long way with my number 1 pick. Popular streamer DanTDM constructs a long ramp made out of wood, brick, and plenty of bounce pads to pull off this insane stunt of flying across Dusty Divot without ever touching the ground. Sure, he misses it the first few times he tries, but after making some adjustments, Dan pulls it all off. Not even really controlling the direction his cart is going in, but merely letting the game's physics do all the work. I have no doubt Evel Knievel himself would be proud of this one.
This should be fine. Let's go. Right now we switch to behind passenger. Yeah. Let's go. Go on, make it. Make it all the way across. That's what I'm talking about. That's our furthest one so far.
Well, that's it for this list. Like I always say, if you didn't make it this far, make sure to hit me up in the comments as I always respond. Say what's up. Also, don't forget to drop a like down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys.